Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we're going to ask some random people how they spend their money on food or other stuff and also how they kill their leisure time. So, let's go! Come with us! Let's come with me to interview the first person. Okay, I see a person there. Hi, Assalamualaikum. Can I borrow a bit of your time? I would like to ask you some questions. Do you always shop online?
Yeah, a lot.
When you shop online, what kind of things do you always buy?
Depends on. It's usually very usually like clothes. But sometimes these days I even shop groceries online.
Oh, I see. What kind of platform that you always use?
The Shopee, Grab also have. I also use Grab for grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping. So, in your opinion, do you think online shopping is a waste of money?
In my opinion, since I do waste a lot of money, so I think kind of just make me spend a lot of and make me waste a lot of money.
So, are you a student?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in a month, how much is your average expenses on online shopping?
Online shopping?
Yes.
Around 400.
400. Okay. So, most of the things that you bought, is it important things or unnecessary things?
I would say half. I would say half are like let's say groceries. I would need to buy those groceries, and then the other half is the miscellaneous stuff like clothes, shoes.
So, I would like to advise you, since we are students, try to save our money on online shopping and just spend your money on important things.
But it's more of like distraction when you scroll online, you see stuff.
Okay, I see. I know. I do feel you. So after this, maybe you should control yourself when you online shopping. Okay. Thank you for your time. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Are you a student?
Yes, I'm currently pursuing in engineering.
Okay. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
Okay. Do you always shop online?
Yes, I always buy online, especially through Shopee, Zalora, TikTok, and so on.
Okay. So if you don't mind, can I see your shopping cart or history purchases on Shopee or TikTok? I do too.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, so based on your history, I can say that you always buy things such as clothes, hijab,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Skincares. So, how much is your average expenses on online shopping per month?
Oh, that's a hard question, but I can say 300 to 500.
Okay, so in your opinion, do you consider online shopping as a waste of money?
I must say yes, but also no.
Nowadays, we can see that many people, especially students like us, are addicted on online shopping, and some might end up being broke, right? Because of this uncontrolled habit on online shopping. So my advice to you is, after this, you have to save your money and just buy important things on online shopping when you shop.
Alright, thank you. I will take that as an advice.
Thank you too for your time.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, you find a new victim. Let's go. Assalamualaikum, and excuse me, sir.
Waalaikumsalam. Yes.
Would you mind to answer a few questions for me?
Yes, sure.
What is your name?
My name is Muhammad Adam bin Muhammad Omar.
Oh, still studying here?
Yes, I am studying at Faculty Engineering.
I see. Okay. What do you usually do during your leisure time?
Oh, during my leisure time, actually, I love to read some novels because I can learn a few lessons from it.
Oh, I see. Or maybe when you're waiting for someone or waiting for the bus, or what you usually do?
Oh, when waiting for someone, due to short of time, I usually just scrolling down my phone or replying to my message.
Do you think that doing something that you enjoy, even though it's just laying around, is a waste of time?
Actually, right, for me, doing something I enjoy is very important because if we stress like a lot with study and many else, doing something we enjoy actually help us a lot in reducing our stress level.
Even though it's just laying around,
Yes.
so it's okay.
Yes, it's okay for me.
Okay, Mr. Adam, thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for everything. I hope everything goes well for you.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
This is what happened in our community right now. People waste their food by spending on food more than enough for themselves. This is driven by their nerves without considering how much they can consume at a time. This should not be happen in our community, especially for students. Buying food should be enough to make us full, and extravagantly spending on food causes food wastage. For example, we can create our own planned meals. And other than that, we must think about people who struggle to put food on their table. Therefore, you must think wisely before buying food so that no wastage will happen. Plus, Islam also taught us to be moderate and not making any wastage.
The videos just now are the result of interview with some of University Malaya students. So, we can see that the issue of wasting still occurs among us in the university. Whether it is waste of food, waste of time, or waste of money. Besides, Allah says in the Quran in Surah Al-Isra from verse 26 until 27,
Surah Al-Isra verse 26 means that, and give the relative his right, and also the poor and the traveler, and do not spend wastefully. While verse 27 means that, indeed the wasteful are brothers of the shaitan, and ever has shaitan been to his Lord ungrateful.
so here are few suggestions on how to overcome these problems. We should think wisely before buying something, whether it is necessity or just our nerves. For example, we can make a list of the item that we want to buy and set the amount of budget. So, these plans will help us to minimize our expenses and it will avoid us from wasting our money.
Surah Al-Furqan verse 67 means that they are those who spend neither wastefully nor stingily, but moderately in between.
To find a hobby that will fill our time, first of all, we must love the activity, such as reading books. Reading is one of the useful things that we can do in our free time, instead of just wasting our time by scrolling through social media such as Instagram, TikTok, and others.
Surah Wal-Asr means that by time, indeed mankind is in loss, except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds, and advise each other to the truth, and advise each other to patience.
Some of us usually spend most of our time by scrolling social media such as Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram until we forget our studies. We also tend to use social media as a barrier from sleepless while studying, but sometimes we forgot that we already scrolled it for hours. Therefore, silence our phones and put the phone away from us while studying can avoid us from wasting our time for something that's not beneficial. Lastly, proper planning of what you want to eat is important to ensure that wastage does not take place. Islam prohibits the habits of wasting food and being extravagant in eating and drinking.
In Surah Al-A'raf verse 31, Allah said, O children of Adam, dress properly whenever you are at worship. Eat and drink, but do not waste. Surely He does not like the wasteful.
Everyone must eat well, but only as much as we need to maintain good physical health and energy. Therefore, By planning what we want to eat, we can avoid the wastage of food.